I went from having intense sugar cravings every single day to not even thinking about sweets for weeks. And what's amazing is that this happened in just 7 days. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I did it so that you can follow along and finally break your own sugar addiction. Hey guys, if you're new here, I'm a certified health and life coach, and in this video we'll be discussing my personal experience with cutting out sugar. And by the way, when I say sugar, I'm talking about all forms of added sugar like glucose syrup, high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, beet sugar, raw sugar, brown sugar, coconut sugar, dates, raisins, maple syrup and so on. The first day was honestly the hardest. I had such intense sugar cravings all throughout the morning and especially right after lunch. I was feeling tired and bored and automatically got an urge to grab whatever dessert that I saw nearby. But instead of giving in to those cravings, I decided to drink 16 ounces of water first. Surprisingly, that helped a lot. By the end of the day, the cravings were gone and I slept really well. On the second day, I started drinking more water than usual and I also cut out all grains at the same time. This was actually a great combination because you see, carbohydrates turn into sugar in the body and grains are one of the biggest sources of carbs. So when you remove grains, you significantly reduce the amount of sugar in your blood, which in turn reduces the amount of sugar that your body craves. On the third day, I noticed something very interesting. My sweet tooth came back in the afternoon, but it wasn't nearly as strong as before. I knew that if I gave in and had some candy, then the cravings would come back full force. So once again, I reached for a glass of water first and waited. After half an hour or so, the craving was completely gone. This is so fascinating to me because our cravings literally go away if we just wait long enough. They always come back less strong each time, and eventually they disappear altogether. On day 4, I upped my protein intake, which is another great way to get rid of sugar cravings. When you eat a meal that's high in protein, it helps stabilize your blood sugar levels and it makes you feel fuller for longer. On top of that, protein is essential for neurotransmitters in the brain that regulate appetite. So if you're deficient in protein, you'll likely overeat and crave sugary foods. On day 5, I started consuming 1 ripe avocado a day. As many of you know, avocados are rich in healthy fats, which can help reduce inflammation in the body. When you reduce inflammation, you also reduce cravings. In addition to that, avocados contain a lot of potassium, which helps balance out excess sugar in the body. On day 6, I began intermittent fasting, which greatly reduced my hunger and my desire to eat. During the first few days, you may notice that you're hungrier than normal because when you start reducing sugar, your body starts burning off the sugar that's stored in your liver. Once that's burnt off, though, your hunger will go away and you won't feel as hungry as before. In fact, you might forget that you're even fasting because you won't really feel like you're missing out on anything. You can do simple intermittent fasting like eating all of your calories in a 6-hour window and nothing during the other 18 hours. Or you could try something more advanced like 1 meal a day, or 5-2 fasting where you only eat 2 meals a day, 5 days a week and restrict calories onto non-consecutive days. I'll have an entire video on intermittent fasting coming soon, so stay tuned for that. On day 7, I noticed that my cravings didn't come back at all. It was so weird, and I actually missed having some ice cream, which shows just how powerful these 7 steps were. These 7 days were part of the 14-day reset that I just completed and I wanted to share with you exactly how that went. So let's take a closer look at the 7 things that I did to stop craving sugar. Number 1. I drank more water than usual. Drinking more water can help reduce sugar cravings because sometimes thirst signals can be mistaken for hunger. And when you drink water, you stay hydrated, which helps stabilize your blood sugar levels. Staying hydrated also prevents fatigue, which can make you impulsively reach for a sugary snack. Make sure you drink at least 3 liters of water daily. And to track how much water you drink, you can use a free app like Waterminder or My Water Balance. No. 2. I cut out all grains. Like I mentioned earlier, carbohydrates turn into sugar in the body, and grains are one of the biggest sources of carbs in the diet. Most people consume between 200 and 300 grams of net carbs per day, which is way too many carbs to keep your blood sugar levels stable. Carbs also cause insulin resistance, which makes you gain fat and prevents you from losing weight. Grains like wheat, rice and oats are the most common sources of carbs, but you'll find carbs in other foods like bread, pasta, cereal, milk, crackers, pancakes, waffles, muffins, sodas and juice. The key thing to remember is that not all carbs are created equal. For example, if you eat 100 grams of white rice, that'll raise your blood sugar faster than 100 grams of lentils. That's because lentils have fiber and protein, which slows down the absorption of sugar in the blood. But ultimately, all carbs will turn into sugar in the body. If you want to learn more about why you should cut out carbs, check out the Carb Reversal program. We created an entirely free online program called Carb Reversal, which teaches you everything we know about overcoming a carb addiction. Go to carb-reversal.com to get started. Number 3. I upped my protein intake. Protein is essential for stabilizing blood sugar levels and curbing appetite. Protein also improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your cells take in sugar from your blood and use it for energy. So it's very important for overall health. The easiest way to get more protein in your diet is to simply add more meat, eggs, or seafood to your diet. But if you're vegan, you can also get protein from plants like beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh and edamame. No. 4. I eat 1 ripe avocado daily. As I mentioned before, avocados contain healthy monounsaturated fats that can help reduce inflammation in the body. This can indirectly help reduce cravings because inflammation often plays a role in cravings. Avocados are also a good source of potassium, which balances out excess sugar in the body. Finally, avocados contain fiber, which slows down the digestion of sugar, preventing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. No. 5. I consumed electrolytes. Electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, and a little bit of sodium play a crucial role in balancing blood sugar levels. A deficiency in these minerals can lead to sugar cravings and fatigue. Electrolytes are lost through sweat, stress and urination. So if you haven't been getting enough electrolytes, this could explain why you're craving sugar. The best way to get electrolytes is to consume leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables, nuts and seeds and fruits. But if you need a boost, you can also supplement with electrolyte powder. I recommend mixing 1 ripe avocado with 1 cup of berries and 1/2 cup of organic lemon juice. This will give you a good amount of electrolytes. No. 6. I did intermittent fasting. Like I said before, intermittent fasting is a powerful tool for reducing hunger and cravings because it helps stabilize blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. Fasting also triggers the release of human growth hormone, which can help curb appetite and burn fat. There are different ways to fast, but the easiest method is to simply skip breakfast and eat lunch and dinner. You can also try eating all of your calories in a 6-hour window and nothing during the other 18 hours. Another option is to eat 1 meal a day. There's a lot of flexibility with fasting, so feel free to experiment and find out what works best for you. And number 7, I got enough sleep. Sleep is essential for overall health and well-being. And it also plays a vital role in appetite regulation. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more of the stress hormone cortisol, which can increase appetite and cravings for sugary foods. Getting enough sleep helps maintain hormonal balance, which can help reduce cravings and promote weight loss. Aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. To get better sleep, you can take magnesium glycinate or melatonin supplements. If you're serious about stopping your sugar addiction, then I strongly recommend following the 14-day reset that I just completed. In just 14 days, you'll drop 14 pounds or 6.4 kilos and feel amazing. With our program, you'll get 14 days of delicious meals that are all pre-made and shipped directly to your door. All you have to do is heat them up and eat them. We'll also give you a free keto and carnivore cookbook and 24/7 access to our support team. You'll get a personalized plan based on your preferences and we'll teach you how to reverse insulin resistance so that you can keep the weight off for good. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.